And you want to talk about the deterioration of society. The deterioration of society. This is an example of it. When you are at your son's graduation like that. But look, after...
Oh, no. You cannot be... No. Like, no.
This is her at the graduation. And that's one of the pictures that I really was...
What's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. I just want you to know that you watching You Just Got Juiced reactions. Don't forget, you got the juice now.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy You Just Got the Juice, and we are back at it again with another live reaction video. If this is your first time here at the channel, let me just give you a little quick heads up what this channel is about. Here I like to just give my opinion and talk to you guys like you're my family and friends. So I like to keep it uncut and just unfiltered with just some honest and raw opinions. And at the end of the video, I like to get your feedback in the comment section so we can have a discussion down below. Without further ado, we're going to discuss Toni Braxton going to her son's graduation at Howard University, and I guess this is a big topic because of the outfit she was wearing. So I haven't seen the outfit yet, but I'm curious to see what it looked like and what Corey got to say. So let's get started with this week's video.
I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe that she even noticed this. I want to talk about Toni Braxton. Abe, do you have that picture of Toni Braxton at her son's graduation? Put that picture up of Toni Braxton at her son's graduation. Just please put it up. I can't believe that you would go to your son's graduation this way. I remember when I went to my brother's wedding and everybody was trying to take pictures of me. And I felt so weird.
Yeah.
I was like, it's his wedding. My brother and his wife is right there. Why is the line to take pictures with me?
Well, that alone is just a given. That just comes with the territory.
But
Unfortunately, I know, because it's his wedding.
There's no protocol. You get what I mean?
Right. People don't go, hey, Corey, I would love to take a picture. Can we, like maybe on your way out or afterwards?
Yeah.
Something like that, right? People don't want to, they just don't want to
You don't know respect. You don't know protocol. This is why society is in chaos like it is. And I'm saying, like, this is an example of how society is failing. Whenever Abe gets this picture up, because, hey, Nail, come here. I didn't mean to call you like that. That sounded weird when I thought about it.
I need to see this picture.
Damn,
I haven't seen it yet.
That ain't how you talk. That ain't how you talk to him.
Close the door.
Oh.
But look.
Ain't she married to Birdman? I could be wrong. I don't really, again, I follow certain trending topics, but I don't really know anything about the situation. But I think she's married to Birdman. And you know what that's giving? Either Birdman's gay and we married just for the appearance, but I'm still want to be sexy. Why would you wear that if not for attention? Oh, and then it's a Howard University, so it's a graduation. It's just certain, like, you want to wear that on a talk show, like you wouldn't wear that going to church. Are you high? Or are you just trying to slide on by? I don't know, bro. Ah, man. And that's so embarrassing because these are graduation pictures. And so you show.
After
No. You cannot be. No. Like, no.
this is her at the graduation, and that's one of the pictures that I really was tripping on. But
Is that at the school or
look,
is that
this
a
is the
private
second
party?
picture I want
I
them
mean,
to
not
show.
that it's
Right.
okay, but
this is
I'm
the
trying to
second
figure
picture
that
I
out.
want them to show. Make
Where's
sure
that
Abe
at?
has that picture. Abe, that's the picture you have. You don't have the other one, right?
Crazy,
That's wild.
man.
No, this is her at her.
See, my mother, may she rest in peace. She had bipolar disorder, and I remember it was a couple of times I was in school, and she used to come up to that joint with this bright orange, big ass FUBU jacket or coat, and her pants leg. She used to wear these jeans and roll one up on the side of her leg like she was LL Cool J. Oh man, and she just trying to come up to the school and get me. And I think this even happened in junior high. Now that was embarrassing. But you know, that's my mother. And it wasn't nothing I could do about it. I didn't know at the time that she had bipolar. I didn't know what was going on and stuff like that. But if I felt that way, but being so embarrassed, I could imagine how he felt, but you can't even show it because it's still his graduation day. You're taking away all his joy. Then deep down in the back of his head, he's like, "Come on, Mom, why, Mom, why?" But can't say nothing because she provided for him for his whole life and his whole lifestyle. So you can't say nothing, and that's the
son's graduation. And you want to talk about the deterioration of society. The deterioration of society. This is an example of it. When you are at your son's graduation like that, and we're not even going to talk about her age and her illness.
What's wrong with her?
She's got
never
a
mind.
sickle cell, isn't it? Is it sickle cell? I think it is.
Here's the picture.
Oh, wow, no.
Do you see that at her son's graduation like that?
like outside in public, you out on the street, people walking past, they don't know who you are. Like they're gonna think you're a stripper or something, man. Like
This is why society is in chaos, because I bet nobody there who is a loved one of her is going to say, you're really dressed inappropriately for a graduation ceremony of your son.
Wow.
I don't care if you're an R&B singer. I don't care if you're a stripper.
like I know honestly, if Sexy Red had a grown kid right now that was graduating, I don't even think she would wear nothing like that, bro. And that's saying a lot.
You ain't got no business showing up like that at your son's graduation. Doesn't that gown say Howard?
Yeah.
Yep. It don't matter which one or where it's at.
A
It could
black
have been
They should have
prestigious
escorted her out.
school, bro.
They should have escorted her out. Like, what is wrong with you, man? There's a graduation for this young man. Look, and ain't it ironic?
Howard.
Ain't it ironic
Howard.
that she had a song called "He Wasn't Man Enough for Me"?
Yeah.
Ain't it ironic that "He Wasn't Man Enough for Me" was one of her hits? This is what happened when you ain't got a man in the house. That's her son.
Who's that?
That's that boy.
That's the same. Wait.
These is his pictures that he has online. It gets worse. But I'm just showing you. He wasn't man enough for me. But out. But out. Now, am I saying something? I'm showing something. Because everybody wants to say, Corey, you crazy. You do this. You do that. No. I am watching the deterioration of society. This is what happens when you raise your son in a way where you're at his graduation dressed like that. Here's your son.
So after seeing that picture, sound like he has some sugar in his tank. So if that is the case, then maybe that's why she chooses to dress like that. Because if that's the case, because if it like you're not gonna disrespect your son like that if you straight. And again, I'm only going over that picture he just shown. Maybe that was just a bad picture, but that picture, I don't know now, man. I mean, it's still bad. It's still bad regardless how she dressed like that. Because it's the fact that it was a graduation. But if he is that way, then I could kind of see why she went that way with the clothes. I'm just thinking about it as two girls or something like that, as far as like the mindset of thinking about the outfit. But if he's not gay, he's straight, then yeah, that was just, I mean, on top of, and then on top of the age, bro. Like that's something you would wear at that age. You would wear that at like a girl's, like a you know, like a house party or something. I don't know, or like in the bedroom. But I don't.
Do you see this? Do I need to say more? Because everybody wants to talk about, oh, Corey, you foul, you this, you. I'm like, this is what happens when you don't have a real man in your son's life. Because no boy could grow up in a house with pictures like this on Instagram. With me? Not with me. I tell the boy, when you get out and you face the world.
Man, if my oh my God. If the internet was out back in my day, and if my father ever seen some shit like that, like, oh man, we would have got punched in the chest real hard, bro. And we probably would have got thrown out the house with some real shit, bro.
Alone. I mean, you face the world trying to make it happen for yourself. Then if you want to do this, then you do that. But you're not going to portray boo-booic blood bait.
Boo-booic.
From my computers at my house.
Boo-booic is crazy.
Boo-booic blood bait. That's a boo-booic blood bait picture. All you gotta do is look at that picture. The homie who came in. If this was your son, would you feel good if he had pictures like this on the internet? He said that's the look. You might know him.
He looked like Vega from Street Fighter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See? He know him. He live out here? That's who? Look at this picture right there.
Oh, okay. So they know
He
him.
a big time model.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what's up. I'm asking you. So
no.
I don't know if you got kids.
It's the poses,
You got
man.
a daughter, so it ain't the same thing.
And that's what.
But I'm just saying, this is what I was saying. If
You see, this what gave Corey the ammo. It's not Corey. It just happened that everywhere you turn in Hollywood, it just happened just to be some Victorian action going on, bro. But it all stems from somewhere. And is it not having a father figure in the house? Is it like majority of that shit come from the father figure, bro, and the mother. And it's either the father figure not being around, or the mother's not allowing the father figure to be around, which is the same thing. And she's raising that child on her own. Ay. I didn't even know she even had kids. Like I said, I don't be following, I don't be following this shit, so.
this was my son, I would be very concerned because of the pictures. And I like the fact that you are neutral and know him.
Yeah, then.
I would be very concerned. He's an athlete.
Oh, so he's just got.
I love to hear that. He's an athlete.
So he's got the androgynous look.
And he chose to go that route because he was big into fashion when he was young, and he got approached by Louis Vuitton at just.
Oh, so perfect timing. Look at this.
Louis Vuitton, because of his mother's contacts.
I don't know about that, but
Oh,
he went to a show
Sky Clark.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, yeah, if he went to a show, it's because of his mother context, bro. Come on, man.
he was nice. Sky is nice. Yeah.
Sky Clark, he played ball for UCLA?
He nice. You're a point guard.
I would love to see who that is. It's not going to be a picture like that, is it?
No, he got long hair though. Don't he? He got a lot of hair. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people got long hair. Yeah. Craig trying to get his like yours.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
That is a scary picture right there.
That's him, right?
But it does shed light. You said he models. Yeah, I know about the modeling world out here. It's a cold game. Especially if you're a heterosexual male in this modeling game out here. You know how cold it is. Because I know some guys who came out here as models.
Left is
They say I couldn't fuck with it because I was about to motherfucking do some things because motherfuckers was playing with them. They want certain type of pictures. They want to be in that life.
That's crazy.
But that's amazing. Ain't that crazy? He knew him. That's why we all are in chaos because we accept this as regular.
For her, because
Have you noticed? I didn't say she didn't love her son or nothing like that.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I didn't say that, but I'm saying if she's in public at a graduation like that, I'm not worried about her son graduating. I'm worried about what's she doing after this. Chaos. God damn it. Motherfucker might talk about me, but one thing you're not going to talk about, my masculinity, I don't make excuses for that. And I know that America has trained us to make excuses for being masculine, but I don't make excuses for my masculinity. In fact, I think masculinity needs to be the head of the horse when it comes to family dynamics. Because a house without masculinity is a house without no discipline. What is the opposite of masculinity? Is there an opposite of masculinity?
Shit, masculinity? I don't know. What the fuck is the opposite of femininity?
Femininity. If the house is led feminine, this is what happens. This is my opinion, and I know it to have some factual significance to it. Is that a word that I just created?
wow, shit.
Factual is a word.
Factual significance.
And again, I think the male figure, especially when you're young, definitely plays a lot, you know. And just because you're providing for that child money-wise, that's not all you need to do. You got to be there physically, mentally. Like, you got to encourage, like, that child, like, he could be whatever he wanted to be in life. You can't discourage him because he's going to grow up with scars and stuff like that. So again, like, two parents in a household is a blessing, and then, you know, and then if you happen to have to get raised by one parent, is you better off with the father because you can learn. It's just for a male, you better off with the father, you know. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
A house that's led with femininity is a house headed down the hill with no brakes, 100 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And the only way you stop is when you hit the ground. That's a house led by femininity. A house led by a masculine man. It is my opinion that a man will motherfucking do what he got to do to make sure his family is on the right track.
What about a house led by a feminine man or a masculine woman?
A house led by a masculine woman is a feminine house.
Right. What if she dressed like a nigga?
I don't think it matters.
What if she wear Jordans?
So you saying if she a stud?
Yeah, if she could bowl, she could bench 225 in the gym a couple
I was
times.
gonna say because when you said
Like, this is a
balls,
diesel
bitch.
bitch. This ain't no regular bitch. This is an incredible bitch.
I'm so glad you said that, Craig, because there's still blood in her drawers once or twice a month, depending on if she regular.
If a bitch
No matter
can,
how tough she is, a tough ass bitch, I'll be like, did you bleed yet this
Still
month,
has a
bitch?
uterus.
what if her clitoris is longer than an inch?
I want to see it. I like to look at weird shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I had a girl with the biggest vaginal lips I ever seen in my life. I thought she was sick.
Right. Yeah.
But when I was playing with her, and I could tell because I tasted it, I was like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, how y'all feel about this whole situation and her coming to this graduation looking like that? I'd like to know how y'all, I'd like to know y'all opinions on this. So leave y'all comments down below, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'll catch you guys next time, and don't forget, you guys got the juice now, and we are out. Boop, 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 boop.